So I ended up doing the Bare Naked Ladies album.
All of them?
Yeah, the whole bit. I did something not to say in Toronto. And I ended up with this very obscure song, and it's called Wrap My Arms Around You. And you probably don't ever remember that. Somehow I end up with a song that nobody remembers or cares about. And this is the poem that I wrote. And I would like to dedicate this section of my set to codependence.
Thank you.
This poem is called Dog Eat Dog. She smelled like math and too many cosmetics. He smelled like a foolish remix mashup of an early 90s #1 hit single in a nightclub packed with cocaine and sweat and too much pleather. The dog listened like a poem. And every day it was the same old, you are me and I am you and together we are one, let nothing come between us. And the dog listened. And every night it was we are you and I am you and how could we love me like I love you, and the dog listened. And every midnight was snacks and the internet, and the dog listened. And every too early morning was a great thumping paradigm shift of an existential nature that said this will be right when it is right, when I make it right, and the dog listened. And every later morning was coffee grinders and television, and the dog listened. And every coffee break was maybe I am not, was not, could not be better than I could have been to be better, and the dog listened. And every lunch hour was what was wrong is wrong with everyone else, and the dog listened. And every drive home evening was what she didn't, he didn't, they didn't do right, and the dog listened. And every dinner was what could have been, was likely to have been more wrong than him or her or this or that, and the dog listened. And every night it was me, we are you, and I am you, and how could you love me like I love you, and the dog listened. And every day it was the same old, you are me and I am you, and together we are one, let nothing come between us, and the dog listened. And on it went. Until one day, the dog died. And they had nothing in common anymore.